tried leaving them an offering? Let's talk about who witches leave offerings to. And then we're going to talk about what you can leave as an offering. We're talking about offerings. A lot of people think of deities and deity work. So, what's a deity? A deity is essentially a sacred entity. It can be a goddess or a god. Sometimes it might be a saint or a lord or a warrior. A deity is a entity that is not in this physical realm that some witches reach out to. Keep in mind, not all witches work with deities. So, this is just a little important note before we move further talking about offerings. It's also important for me to mention this to you. If you are working with a deity or you start working with a deity, the idea is to maintain a relationship with them. It's not like a genie where you're like, oh, genie, grant me this wish. That's not how that works, but that's a video for another day. Now, deities aren't the only ones who get offerings in witchcraft, and I'm going to tell you about some other times that witches leave offerings. So, as a witch, you might want to leave an offering for an ancestor or a loved one who recently passed, your spirit guides, the guides that are around you all the time, a ghost that lives in your house, a tree, a plant, and really your animals. The moon, the sun, the ocean, the earth, any of the planets. If you do planetary work, you can also leave offerings for the planets. Another witch or a spiritual practitioner. Think about when you're giving someone a tip at the end of a service. It's an offering that you're making to them. It's not something that you're obligated to do, but you're doing it in a good gesture. Okay. A person that you're trying to be in good graces of. Don't want to say it's like a bribe. Also, a pet that has passed. So, when we talk about a loved one that's passed, that includes pets. And remember, when you are leaving an offering, which we're going to talk about in the next video, what you can leave for offerings, don't leave anything that's dangerous. Don't leave like candles unattended. This is just not a good idea. When we're practicing spirituality, we also have to practice safety. And if you're going to use food in offering, keep that in mind. Also, you don't want other people or pets that are not supposed to get into that food to get into that food. Follow me for part two. We're going to talk about what you can leave for an offering. Bye, guys.